just me, or it seems like it's going to be a good day, a good week ahead? Or is it because Obama, the president of the United States of America, is coming to Kenya? I don't know. Anyway, let's get back to business. For those who don't know me, I'm Anna Polinari and welcome to another fresh episode of Movie Monday. At our number one, we have Mr. Holmes, which was a flick originally titled as A Slight Trick of the Mind after the Mitch Curlin novel it was based on, but later was changed by the flick makers to a simpler term, Mr. Holmes. So this movie was set in 1947, where a long-retired Sherlock Holmes lived in a sleepy village outside of London with his housekeeper and her amateur snooping son. With his legendary mental powers on the wane and minus his sidekick Watson, Holmes looks back on his life, becomes haunted by an unsolved case from 50 years ago where he remembers only fragments, which are a conflict with an angry husband and a secret bond with his beautiful but insecure wife. The cast includes Ian McKellen, who still manages to bring something memorable and fresh to the role of Sherlock Holmes, Laura Linney, and Hiroyuki Sanada. In simple terms, we can say that Ian McKellen is magnificent as Sherlock Holmes. Why? Because among over 70 actors who have played the same role, he's the only one who manages to bring something extraordinary. Lila and Eve, a movie that rotates around the theme of revenge, tells the story of two distraught mothers whose kids were gunned down in a drive but team up to avenge their deaths after local authorities failed to take action. Viola Davis, starring as Lila, a grief-stricken mother who attends a support group after her son's murder, gets to meet Eva, starring as Jennifer Lopez, who has also lost her daughter. When Lila hits numerous roadblocks from the police in bringing justice for her son's slaying, Eva urges Lila to take matters into her own hands to track down her son's killers. The two women soon embark on a killing spree of their own as they work to the top of the chain of drug dealers to avenge the murder of Lila's son. In this flick, Viola Davis is forced to play it straight and angry, a character which is very proficient because she delivers a strong performance in the story. J-Lo, on the other hand, seems to take some quiet delight in her character. Viola Davis and J-Lo are an incredible team together. The cast includes Viola Davis, Jennifer Lopez, Shea Wigman, Andrew Arroyo, and Yolanda Rhodes. AntMan, the latest superhero in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, comes in at number 3, starring Paul Rudd, Michael Douglas, Evangeline Lilly, T.I., and Michael Pena. AntMan is basically a movie about a thief who can shrink himself to the size of an insect as well as being able to automatically control ants. Armed with the astonishing ability to shrink in scale but increase in strength, conman Scott Lang must embrace his inner hero and help his mentor, Dr. Hank Pym, protect the secret behind his spectacular Ant-Man suit for a new generation of towering threats. Against seemingly humongous obstacles, Pym and Lang must plan and pull off a theft that will save the world. The character bioscientist Dr. Henry debuted in 1962 as the man in the anthill who discovered a liquid that evaporates into gas, reducing a man to the size of an insect. Inhaling the fumes, Pym shrinks in size, hurries along the floors, and soon finds himself trapped in an anthill. Eventually, he returns to his normal size, deems this formula to an unpredictable, and locks it away. Well, that's it for today. Remember, keep smiling, be happy, and just be you. Oh yeah, and let me know what you think about this African style, yeah? On my Instagram at Anna Polinari, on our Twitter handle, Mingi News, or Facebook, Mingi TV.